Didn't we just start this year making plans, setting goals, and telling ourselves we have plenty of time? But somewhere between the daily routine, a few big moments, and a lot of ordinary days, the year just slipped away. Now, here we are trying to decide if 2025 was good, bad, or it just happened. A few memories do stand out sharp and clear, but the rest just feels like a blur. And even before we can fully process this ending, our minds are already rushing to plan the next beginning. Well, if it feels like time accelerated in 2025, here's the quiet truth. Time didn't speed up. Your brain just changed how it recorded it. Hey, this is Supriya, and you're watching Coded Conscious, where I break down tech and emotions in a simple human way. We have senses for almost everything. Eyes detect light, ears detect sound, and skin detects touch. But there is no sense organ for time, no time particle, no internal clock ticking evenly inside your head. So the brain does something even more clever. It infers time. Just like clock infers time by counting ticks, your brain infers time by counting change. Not seconds, not minutes, but change. This is why people who experience a car accidents or sudden danger often say everything slowed down. In a famous experiment by neuroscientist David Eagleman, dropped participants backward from 30 meters into a safety net. Later, they estimated their fall as lasting 30% longer than it actually did. Nothing slowed in reality. What changed was how much the brain recorded. Think of your brain like a camera. Most of the time, it records life efficiently, like 25-30 fps. But during fear, novelty, or intensity, the brain turns the recording quality way up. More details, high frame rate, more memory per moment. So when you look back, the memory feels stretched. That is, we feel the moment for a longer time. Hence, dense memory stretches time. To understand why 2025 feels like it vanished, we need to separate two experiences of time: prospective time and retrospective time. As every child knows, waiting at the dentist feels endless, while playing with a new toy makes hours disappear. Why? Because time feels slower when you pay more attention to time itself. Boredom slows time down, while absorption or being engrossed makes it slip away. Time usually flies when you're having fun, but it doesn't have to be fun always. It just needs to engage you enough to pull your attention away from the clock. This explains the strange little paradox where the days feel long but the years feel short. When we are young, almost everything is new: first school, new friends, first love, first job. Novelty fills life with change. So, when the brain looks back, it sees details, layers of memories, and concludes a lot happened during that time. That must have taken time. But as we grow older, life settles into pattern. The days are full, familiar. Your brain barely notices them. Meetings, commutes, chores, all blur together. They drag in the moment but leave almost no mark of memory. And it concludes that year was short. That's why you know it's December, but it doesn't feel like a whole year lived. To fund this more, in today's era, we face a new enemy of time, one that didn't exist for our grandparents. We spend hours consuming content that creates a unique time distortion. Digital content is fragmented, rapid, and often unconnected to our physical reality. So your brain decides it isn't worth saving. It treats a 2 hour scroll session as a blank space, so you get the worst of both worlds. The hours fly by while you're doing it, and when you look back, there is no memory to mark the time. We are quite literally deleting our own time. So, how do you slow down time? Try this. If you want to slow time as you experience it, it's easy. You just need to get bored. Stare at traffic light, watch the clock, count numbers in your head. Time will literally crawl. But if you want to slow time in retrospect, if you want December to feel like a full year lived, then the answer is completely different. There are only two real strategies here: preserving memories, journal, reflect, revisit moments. Rehearsed memories fade slower, and remembered life feels longer. Don't just record, retrieve. Writing things down is good, but retrieving them is what signals your brain the importance of that memory. The brain deletes files that you don't open. If you don't talk about your January memories in March, the neural pathway decays. To extend time, you have to mentally reopen the file. Talk about the past, share your story. Revisiting the memory tells your brain, keep this, do not delete. Next being creating novelty. Do things, explore, learn, break routine because the best way to stop a year from feeling like it flew by is to give your brain something to count on: new experiences, meaningful moments, unforgettable change. The clock never lied. Time didn't disappear. We just stopped noticing. A full life isn't longer, it's denser. And your internal clock is always listening. So, as you stand on the edge of 2026, don't just set goals for what you want to achieve. Set goals for what you want to be, what you want to remember. If you stay in a loop of routine, the next year will be over in a blink. But if you break the pattern, if you choose the scenic route, if you put down the phone and pick up the moment, you can slow the world down. You cannot add more hours to your life, but by paying attention, you can definitely add more light to your hours. Don't let 2026 be a blur, make it a story. Thanks for listening.